Great excitement here earlier tonight as Kevin Mitchell, local boy from Dagenham, not far away, 19 years of age, but after a glittering amateur career, the 2003 English ABA featherweight champion is starting to create massive excitement, no understatement, in his first year as a professional. 6 straight wins before tonight, 5 of them by stoppage and 4 of them inside 1 round. Maybe it's your first chance to see him. He's in action here against Slimane Kebaili of France.
Second time.
Perhaps the most talked about young talent in British boxing here, Kevin Mitchell, the featherweight from Dagenham, has won 6 out of 6 so far, 4 in the first round, and basically he's looked electric and looked the part against low-grade opposition. In here with Slimane Kebaili from Roubaix in France, who is on the 3rd fight back after a 5.5-year absence from the ring. He's had a loss and a draw on that comeback so far. He's in the black trunks, Kebaili. Mitchell, already an ABA champion in his amateur days and only 19 years of age in the blue.
Yeah, he definitely looks a star of the future, the young Mitchell. Natural power, natural talent. Everything seems to come just so easy for him. Just being a little bit careless in the first round here, forgetting his defence, but there you go, that one punch comes it round.
Yeah, there it is at left hand. Went straight through to the boots of Kebaili. He went down almost in slow motion. Gets a mandatory 8 from referee Lee Cook. Is he going to do this in 1? Again, Kevin Mitchell. He might. Good shot to the body. He moves like a good fighter, Mitchell, and throws fast combinations. Looks a bit too much this for Kebaili. He's not seeing where these are coming from. Hooks, right hand, left, stopped in 1. That's his 5th first round win in only 7 fights. The Frenchman was never in it. And he is a young sensation in the business at the moment. There's Mum. She rather liked him, I think.
Sheer professionalism. I don't think it's going to be too long before they're going to have to start stepping them up. These one-round jobs are not really doing them any good in the long term. They're going to have to find opposition who can take them a few rounds. But definitely a sparkling talent, star of the future. And there's a beautiful, see, one punch just takes all the fight out of Kebaili. He never really recovered from that.
You've seen that little wiggle before his touch of the old hammerhead there, wasn't there?
Yeah, well, he's got. I think he has the same confidence that Hamid had. He knows what he can do in that one punch, and especially at this level. He weighs in at 9 stone 7 here. I just wonder what weight he's actually going to campaign in. They say he's a featherweight. I don't really see 7 pounds being shed there, but you can see the natural power, natural talent. Excellent.
The blow, that was very, very quick.
You can see him switching from the body up to the head, but just every punch doesn't have to set himself. A little bit reckless here, but I think he realised the job has already been done. Just putting the finisher out, trying to get him on the floor before the referee stepped in. I think it was a little bit of a race there, seeing if he could finish it before the referee did. But Kebaili, nothing to offer here.
Frank Warren thinks he's the most exciting London talent to emerge since Nigel Benn. Might be right.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't argue with that. Definitely excellent talent.
I thought me and Johnny have been working on slowing our shots down, making them more accurate. So I slowed them down. In the last fight, I was a bit more, trying to knock him out a bit too much. And I was getting a bit eager with letting him go a bit wild, trying to let him a bit shorter then. And I was landing perfect, I was landing good.
It was a left hook that did the damage. Do you think you've got knockout power in either hands?
I've got knockout power in either hands, definitely. I've always have done since I've been an 11-year-old kid. But it's going well for me. I landed well in there. I got caught with a few shots I didn't like, I got caught with low. But that's what we've learned to slow myself down in the ring. I'm getting used to it.
Do you need stiffer tests now? Do you need more rounds to continue learning?
Frank and Johnny, I think we're stepping up after my next fight, after going up to 6 rounds after that. And the opponents are big.
Frank, it's the old sporting adage, if they're good enough, they're old enough. How soon before you move them up?
We're moving up. He fought a guy tonight who's never been stopped, so he's still a young lad. And we're moving as we're doing. He's going to be a star. I believe he's going to be a star as long as he stays dedicated and does, trains well. And that's the direction we're moving. When we're ready to move, then we'll move him.
Well done tonight, guys.
Thanks.
But you can see the temptation to start pressing ahead with him, can't you? Are they right? You know, he is 19 years of age. Should they be in any hurry, Derek?
They don't need to be in any hurry, but he's such an exciting fighter and he's excelling. I mean, I mentioned his name on the Ringside show some time ago when he turned pro, and I definitely like this kid. I think he's got a great future.
We do always listen to you when you start tipping them up. What about this from the point of view of getting ahead with him?
I think in the way he fights, he's like a buzzard stalking his prey. He craves the knockout, and the best thing for him to do is put him in with a punch, let his confidence get built up. And as time goes on, he's got confidence in his power of punch. He's obviously got confidence in his mouth. So, you know, feed him the opponents, and let him get up there.
He's hungry, he wants it, he's got that desire. I think he could be, you know, this is an amazing fight. He's interesting to watch, and the fans love him.
You really think he's that good potential?
I think he definitely is. I mean, we can see for ourselves, you know, he's got all the punches, he throws combinations, he wants it, he's got that hunger.
But even Kevin himself said he got hit with a couple of shots that he wasn't happy with, because he craved the knockout that much. His chin was in the air, and he was getting caught with some shots his opponent didn't even look at when he was throwing. But you can tell with the way he sets his feet and he slings those left hooks in, all right hands in, there's power in both hands, and he's very, very accurate.
He wants to fight, he enjoys fighting. I think he relishes the chance of the guys attacking him. He loves that. That's why I think what makes him the kind of fighter that he is.
Johnny, will it become a problem that the boy himself, Mitchell, at the age of 19, is going to start pressing his management and his promoter? Please start pushing me ahead.
You know, he's going to be his own worst enemy, because it's going to get to the point where people just won't want to fight him unless it's for a title on the line, and it makes it hard for himself. But you know what? If you're a puncher and you can fight, that's the cross you've got to bear.
At bantamweight earlier here tonight, Martin Power, slightly more advanced in years, 24 years of age, the St. Pancras-based bantam, two-time ABA finalist, but lost to Stephen Foster on both occasions before turning professional. Done little wrong, though, it must be said. 13